So thank you for tuning in to another Chris show. You be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate you for that. So you guys know why you clicked on the video. The Weeknd just dropped an album, Dawn FM. Since he announced he was gonna drop this album, I've been excited. I was like, let me get ready for this review. Let me listen to some old Weeknd. Let me listen to his most recent albums, get ready and prepared. But the thing is with the Weeknd, you never know what you're gonna get. And I mean that in a good way. His albums are always different. It's never the same. He's really talented. I really appreciate that. I love artists. I love artists that go out of the way to be experimental. They try different with their music. They go out of the way for their fans. And you know, you're not going to accept every project. Not everything's going to hit. But at the end of the day, I appreciate creativity. I appreciate an artist that tries. And The Weeknd is definitely one of those people. So like I said, Dawn FM. Before I go and dig deeper into this album, I'm just going to be on the record. This album is a certified banger. I thoroughly enjoyed listening to most of this. Like I said, I'm going to get more into it, but definitely a banger. The Weeknd just dropped a great album. We all are listening to some really good music. As far as my favorite song, like I said, I'm gonna go more into that. But after you watch this video, maybe you appreciate the content that I deliver. You might become a loyal subscriber. Then you would like and participate in the comment section of my videos. As far as what I want you guys to answer in the comment section, you can either answer what's your favorite song on this album, or what was the album or song that made you become a fan of The Weeknd. That's what I would love to hear from y'all. So Dawn FM is 16 songs. So honestly, 3 of the songs were low-key like interludes, or somebody was just giving a monologue. So in reality, it was 13 songs. And I think personally that it was a really good foundation. He had a really good vibe. He had a really good setting. He set the tone from the start. The album came out tough and delivered. Like I said, the more I'm gonna get into this album, the more you're gonna realize how much I truly love it. I'm just really a big fan of it. Is it gonna be album of the year? It's so hard to do that right now, but it's January, like the first week, but he might have just delivered that shit to us. So personally, I'm gonna go song by song. I'm not gonna dig too deep into it, but I'm just gonna give my personal opinion and how I feel about it, 1 out of 10. Just be warned, if it's like an interlude or a song that's not really a song, I'm not gonna give no input on it. So Dawn FM, that's one song I'm not really gonna give an input on. Like, I felt like he was just trying to set up the vibe for the album. Like, some of the songs were gonna end like how a radio station ends, and overall it was just like he was setting the tone, and it was like a chill, peaceful vibe, and I was like, what are we about to get into? And once I fully listened to this album, I knew he was about to get into some good shit. So the first official song of the album that I would say is Gasoline. And as I was going through these songs, I was writing notes on each song, how I felt about it, and I want to give my opinion about that before I dig deeper. So for Gasoline, I said this song is a certified banger. It's a little weird, but the chorus is just, it was just top notch. It was upper echelon. This is a song I'm gonna come back and listen to. Like I said, to me, it's a certified banger. 8.5 out of 10. I'm gonna keep on listening. It could easily go up to a 9 out of 10 and be one of the favorite songs off the album. When I heard this, I was like, I know we're in for a good album. And the more we get into this, you're about to find out. So the third song is called How Do I Make You Love Me? And to me, this was another good song. The only difference to me between this and the other song is I felt like the chorus was better in the second song than it was the third. But everything else, like The Weeknd was talking some real shit. To me, this is an 8 out of 10, another good song. I'm just excited to talk about this album because it's good music. So then the fourth song, Take My Breath. To me, this might be one of my favorite songs on the album. Personally, I think it could end up my favorite. There was nothing, the only thing that I could critique about this song is might be a little long, but when songs are long, you can always turn away when you're ready to turn away. So is that really a fault? Like I said, to me, The Weeknd, this little trio that he did from the 2, 3, 4, just fire, fire, fire. And honestly, it's my favorite part of the album, but it's actually 2, 3, 4, and 5, but I haven't talked about 5. But that's kind of a spoiler that I think 5 is a really good song as well. The fifth song is called Sacrifice. The main thing when I wrote about Sacrifice, I was like, I wondered if The Weeknd knew when he was making this album that it was about to be, I'm not gonna say it's a classic, but he knew he was about to come out with a really good album that's about to have hella sales, hella hits. Sacrifice is another one to me. Take My Breath is 9 out of 10. I forgot to say that. And then Sacrifice for me is an 8.5 out of 10. So we're on the right track. Like I said, this 2 through 5. This is the best part of the album to me. That might be a little spoiler. There's some really good songs. Like I said, I really enjoy a majority of these songs. There's only 1 or 2 songs that I doubt I'm really gonna re-listen to that much. But outside of that, this 2, 3, 4, and 5, really the best part of the album. So a 6th song is a Tale by Quincy, and honestly, it's a monologue / interlude, whatever you want to call it. It's not really music, so I'm not gonna give my opinion on it. So the 7th song is Out of Time, and it's not a bad song, but it's not really a song I would see myself going back to that often as well. So it's more in that 7 out of 10 range. Like, I can see the appeal in it, and some people in the comment section will be like, you didn't love that song? That wasn't your favorite? And I'm like, all right, man, I can understand you, but we all have our songs that we love more than others, and not a bad song, but not the best song to me either. That's how I feel about Out of Time. So the 8th song was Here We Go Again. When I heard the first verse, I'm just like, God damn, The Weeknd is on his next level of dirty macking. But as you get deeper into the song, I was like, all right, song getting really good. Then Tyler, the Creator. I love Tyler, so, you know, my opinion is always gonna be a little bit biased, but his verses are always good. He ended up a little funny, like I'm gonna get that prenup and repeating it. So to me, it was a good song. I'm definitely gonna replay it, so I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10. There's really not a bad song on this album, but the next song to me, if I had to pick one song that was my least favorite, it would be the 9th, called Best Friend. And the reason it's probably my least favorite, it might hit a little too close to home, it might be a little too bit relatable for me, but it's not a song I want to go and listen to and like rehear over and over again. I understand it, and it's just like, yeah, I get it, but it's not a song I'm trying to listen to. So to me, 5 out of 10. If you love it, good for you, but it's not a song I want to listen to, and that's where I'm gonna leave it at. So the 10th song is There Someone Else, and like you could tell in the second half of the album, he was on his dirty Mac and stuff. He was either dating women with boyfriends, or he was cheating, or he was being cheated on, whatever it is. A lot of infamy's going on, and this was, to me, was a good infamy song. He was painting a good story, telling a good story, and to me, it was a solid song. It's, like I said, not one of my favorites, but it's a 7.5 out of 10 for me. Like I said, good song. He was just talking about a woman he liked, and if there was someone else in her life, and yeah, he understood, and he was just trying to figure out what's the best for him. So the next song is Starry Eyes, and this song was a little simpish, but I'm a bit of a simp, so to me, just something I'm gonna give a little playback to, but get a little replay value for me, definitely. So I'm gonna give that like an 8.5 out of 10. To me, it was good. It was just like, I don't know, there's something about this album, there's something about this vibe, like just overall, I love it. I can fuck with it. You know, like I said, I like the beginning part more than I like the later half, but man, this is just a good album, and I just appreciate good music. So the 12th song, Every Angel Is Terrified, is an interlude. That's all I really need to say. I got nothing else to say about it. We're gonna move on. And then Don't Break My Heart. I feel like Don't Break My Heart or Take My Breath are my favorite songs from this album as far as a takeaway. I can't decide off one listen because, like I said, I like most of them. Those two may not even end up my favorite song after I re-listen to them. That's how much I'm appreciating this album at this point. But this is a 9 out of a 10. The beat was good. The chorus was good. Everything was just good about this song. It was just, to me, I was just like dancing to this album like majority of the time, besides Best Friends. But yeah, and then I Heard You're Married. So like I said, the second half of the album, he's talking a lot about infamy, and he had Lil Wayne as a feature. And in 2020s, I love Lil Wayne as a feature, but I don't want to go out of my way to listen to Lil Wayne. So I enjoyed the feature. I enjoyed the song. This was another solid song, like an 8 out of 10 to me. It is what it is. Not the best, but really good song. And then Less Than Zero, to me, 8.5 out of 10. It solidified this being not a classic album, but to me, this is a 9 out of a 10 album. I can even see someone saying it's a 9.5 out of 10. The reason I'm talking about that now is because Phantom was the interlude song, and you know, that's, some people want to end the album like that. That's how he wanted to end it, but I'm not gonna really comment on it. But overall, 13 songs. So 3 of them were interludes, and then the intro song was kind kind of whatever. So 12 real songs, and I enjoyed 11 out of the 12 songs, so that's really good to me. That's 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. Like, The Weeknd dropped a banger, like I said in the beginning. This is just, I appreciate really good music. I'm gonna listen to this again after I make this video. So you guys let me know in the comment section, how do you feel about how I went song by song? Do you agree? What is your favorite song? If you're a new person watching this, after you watch this video, if you got this far along, maybe you can now become a loyal subscriber so you can like and participate in the comment section. But as you know, if Chris, I'm gonna give you the album reviews on Friday. That's why make sure to subscribe, you turn on the notification bell for all my videos so you can like and participate in the comment section. This Chris, I'm out. This motherfucker.